Let's chat about houseplants, why you should prune them, and then propagating those cuttings. Pruning your houseplants isn't just because they outgrew their space. It's also good for their health.
Sometimes when plants are hanging from the ceiling, it can be a bit deceptive because they look nice and full, but sometimes the tops look like this. It's a bit of a mullet situation, but here's how you can fix it.
Trimming your houseplant stimulates new growth. Cutting back the vines signals to the plant to put on new growth. Plus, you can take the cuttings, propagate them, and add them back into the pot, which will create a fuller plant. There are basically two ways to propagate: in water or in soil. I find that water is the easiest and I get consistent results. If the cutting is small, simply place the end in water. If you cut a long vine off of your plant, cut it into smaller sections, each with 2 to 3 leaves. Make sure that each piece has nodes, since those are what will turn into the roots. You can use a simple mason jar, or you can make a propagation station that fits in with the decor of your home. For soil propagation, there are a few options. You can simply place your cutting into a pot of damp soil. But this can be tricky because if it dries out too much, it won't root, and if it's too wet, it will rot. You get the best results when you have high humidity in a controlled environment. I add cuttings to my terrariums. Sometimes I leave them in there indefinitely, and sometimes I remove them once they've rooted. You can create a similar environment with a small clear tote with a lid. Not only can you use the cuttings to make the parent plant more lush and full, bye-bye bald mullet, but you can create a whole new plant from the cuttings. And who's going to turn down a free plant? So grab your snips and get pruning and propagating.